everyone, this is Eileen from Eileen Stuffs. Today we are going to be working on my budget with my March 15th paycheck. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. I am a cash budgeter and stuffer here on YouTube, and I am working on paying off debt as well as building up an emergency and sinking fund. So if that is something that interests you and you haven't already, consider subscribing below. Okay, so there's two things. One is it is actually 4 o'clock in the morning right now, and I'm basically half awake. I know I did this before, but I was waiting for my paycheck to come in because I get paid on the 15th. And fortunately, when the 15th or the 1st falls on a Wednesday, it's really hard to figure out how to get the video up. I basically stayed up till midnight, hoping at midnight my paycheck would come in and I could do it and then go to bed, but it didn't. So I fell asleep really hard for like 2.5 hours. I woke up at 2:30. I cannot fall back asleep. And finally, like 20 minutes ago, my paycheck came in. I was like, well, I mean, I'm just having a hard time sleeping. I was like anxiously worrying about how I was going to wake up early, film the video, get everything done I need to do for Wednesday, which includes working all day. So I think I just finally gave in and said, you know what, I'm up anyway. I'm just gonna get up, try to do my budget, and then go to sleep. Hopefully I'll be able to sleep after since the video is done. The other thing that I now have hiccups, which is super annoying. So if there's any weird cuts in the film, it's probably because I hiccuped. I was like, how am I going to start getting the hiccups when I'm trying to film a video in the middle of the night? What? So we're going to work with these scenarios. And that's all to say that I will probably make a mistake, or there might be funny cuts, or who knows? All right, but we're going to get into this. So we have our paycheck from March 15th, and I was excited to see it was a pretty decent paycheck. So it made me happy. Like there actually is going to be money to stuff, and it might not be a lot, but it's going to be something. I will zoom you in as always. I haven't hiccuped for a couple minutes, so I'm hoping it's okay. But today is the 15th. My paycheck was $2,325.75. I'm trying to think of what to take out for estimated taxes, but if I'm being real, my brain is not functioning right now. I really want to take out $500, but I don't know why that scares me so much. And I did put a line on my budget for extra taxes to pull out some extra to throw towards my 2022 tax bill. So I think what I'll do is I'll start by taking out $400 for taxes, and then that way I can, by the time I get to this line in the budget, I'll have a better idea of what extra I can throw in towards that bill. So let's see where we're starting off with. So we have 2,325.75 minus 400. So that does leave me with $1,925.75. You have a very small amount of rollover. That's $44.07. So not very much. Whoops. I guess I don't need that anyway, so it can fly away if it wants. But when we add that back in, is that going to be like just shy of 2,000? Yeah. Oh, okay. So it leaves me with $1,969.82. Just shy of 2,000, which would have been awesome. But we will make it work. So 1969.82. I know I've said this in other videos, and if you are currently working on paying off a lot of debt or credit card, I think that you can feel my pain here when I say this is the part that makes me sad every time with my 15th paycheck, because so much of the money goes towards credit card bills, and it's sad. So it's a bummer. I don't want to say it's depressing, but sometimes it does get a little depressing. But we're going to keep pushing forward. So now that we have our money that we have to work with minus taxes, we are going to bring that down to 0. My first expense is my car. That's $475, and that does bring me down to $1,400. 94.82. My credit card one is my Snowball card. I did make a Snowball payment on the 1st, and now my normal payment is $40. Plus I had question marks because I wasn't sure. I'll do the same. I'm gonna just add another line here for an extra Snowball once I see what's left. I am not going to be getting a YouTube check this month. I did not reach the threshold, so that's usually where my 3rd Snowball payment comes from. Therefore, I do want to make another Snowball payment this paycheck for sure to kind of offset that loss of the YouTube check. But we're going to start with just the minimum, which is $40. When I pay that, it brings me down to, so we have 145,482. Then we have this credit card, which is 54. Okay. Nice 1,482. And then this credit card. So now that one's 43.40. Okay, I just did 2 commas instead of a period. I think now the sleepiness is hitting me. And I have high hopes when I'm done this video. I might just actually fall back asleep, which would be really nice. I'm sure that tomorrow, which is really today, which is Wednesday, is going to be rough. And I think it's probably going to be about go to work, get work done, and I'll probably be going home and going to bed pretty early. Because I already feel like that exhaustion creeping in. Both of these credit cards, 5 and 6, were saying 85. And I'm like, okay, that's never happened before. So I'm going to go with it. But I don't really feel like double checking right now. But that does bring me down to $1,187.42. Now here's the 2 big ones that are going to basically wipe out, because I still have a good chunk of change considering. But we're about to wipe that out with these 2 big credit cards, which, as you know, if you watch my debt video, which I'll link below, they're pretty high. With the 149, it brings me down to $1,038.42, which actually isn't, still okay, still over $1,000. And then this one is $233.70. I still kind of think about, should I really be doing a Snowball, or should I do more of an avalanche type where I'm paying this big one off first because it's so much every month? I don't know. All right, once I pay that, it brings me down to $804.72. I do have 1 student loan, that's $50.61. Then I do have Easy Pays again, mostly because this is where I usually buy like my self-care products. Pretty much everything, my hair care, my makeup, my skin care, and I did need a bunch of that stuff, so that was $94.82. On the plus side though, this is going to be gone next month because a lot of these are just kind of one and done type of payments. This is $659.29. I don't know if what I just said made sense. As I said it, I was like, what am I saying? And a part of me is like, am I actually dreaming right now that I'm filming a YouTube budget video? I kind of feel like I might be dreaming right now, you guys, but I know that I'm not. But yeah. Oh my God. It's almost like when people used to do drunken videos, or if you remember, they do like videos where they get drunk and they try to film a video. That's kind of like this version of like, do a video when you are half awake and see how it turns out. But I'll know that I wasn't dreaming when I wake up in the morning and my budget's done, I guess. So that's kind of how I'll figure that out. I have $659.29. I am going to take out $50 for gas because my gas is on E now, but gas has gone down, which is cool. So I'm just gonna, I think 50 will be fine. And that will leave me with $609.29. And then the internet is 45. So that leaves me with $564.29. Again, way more than what I've been used to the past few months. So I think I finally have moved through all the bad holiday checks, which is awesome. So that, yeah, because this time last month was the $362. We're like $200 up now. First paycheck, we were $100 up, and I do have some pretty good checks coming. I did take on a bunch more patients, so my schedule has gotten busier. My days have gotten longer, so hopefully the checks should continue to get bigger and bigger, which I'm excited about. I do think that we have some money to spare for stuffing, not too much, but it'll be something. Okay, let's revisit the things I talked about earlier. So I took out $400 for estimated taxes, and I think I'm going to take out an extra $50 because I just want to throw that towards my 2020 tax bill, which by the way, I did a video a couple months ago where I said I set up my IRS payment plan and then it never went through. And I was kind of like, what happened to that? So I kind of just gave up on it and have just been basically taking the tax money I save in estimated taxes, throwing part of it towards that bill. So I keep saying 2022 taxes, but I believe what I meant to say is my 2021 tax bill. I have not done my 2022 taxes. In all honestly, I'm kind of waiting to the last minute because I'm trying to save money to pay for that bill because I know I'm going to owe again. I've been taking part of this. I've been throwing towards my 2021 bill, and the other part I've been keeping to put towards my 2022 taxes. It's not a good situation, but considering what I've been through in the past year and a half and a lot of the changes I went through, I'm kind of just okay with it right now. I did set up a payment plan. Payment plan never went into effect. I think I'm just going to stick with this plan for now, just throwing money towards it. And then I'm going to call them again. I should probably call them at some time this week, double check and say what happened to the payment plan. Can I get back on it? Because that kind of was making me feel better. And now I feel like I'm just basically throwing chunks of money at the IRS at the moment to get rid of that bill. So that being said, I am going to put 50 aside to that, throw it towards the IRS and get rid of that bill. Because it's better I do that than just have this extra 50 in my wallet, I think. That brings me down to $514.29. Snowball payment. I did do $20 as a Snowball plus my $40. I'm thinking maybe I'll do another, so that would have been $40 snowballing this credit card on top of the regular payment. So that's $80 this month. So that's okay. It's going to be enough, I think. Just for this month. Next month, I should be able to make bigger Snowball payments. So now we are down to $494.29. Leave in bank. I'm trying to get comfortable with leaving less, and I did talk about this in my last budget video. I used to feel like, yes, I need to leave $300, but I haven't really been doing that, and I want to say $200. I was thinking it was going to leave me with $194, but again, half awake, I realized no, that actually leaves me with $294, which is actually a lot. So yeah, I think I'll leave $200 in the bank. Well, $294. Let's not wait. 94. Okay, I'm forgetting the change as always. So if I leave $200 and that 29 cents in the bank, I think that actually gives me a good chunk to work with. That leaves me with $294. Okay, wow. I'm pretty happy right now because that's been a long time since that's happened. I did went ahead and I filled this out already last night, Tuesday night, knowing that I might be making this video in the middle of the night. And if I already had it pre-filled out, that'd be less editing I'd have to do. So we're pretty much good to go on this. I have $294. I definitely want to leave money for savings challenges because I do want to do that. And okay, let's think. Food and home. Feel like I never leave enough for food. I think I'm going to keep one. I'm trying to think if I need any home stuff, but I kind of already bought it already, which is part of the reason why my rollover was only down to $44. I ended up having to buy detergent and dish soap and stuff, and I just used the money in the bank. I think really it's going to be food, and if I leave $150, what is that giving me? $75 a week? I mean, I could probably do it. I've honestly, my diet's changed so much that my food costs are just so drastically different than they used to be. So we'll go with that. If I end up needing to hit it up, I will hit up from the 200, but hopefully I won't need to. So $150 for food. That brings me down to $144. And then I have my other stuff in my wallet. So personal, going out, hobbies, car, and miscellaneous. Hobbies I do need money for. It's actually for OT because I work on a therapy garden with my kids and it's that time of the year. And I do have a lot of requests when I go to work of Miss Eileen, where's the seeds, where's the dirt, when are we going to start the garden again? So I promised the kids when I got paid I would buy in seeds, so I have to do that. I have to take out money for this. I just really need starter stuff. I'm going to say $25. That should buy like one little bag of dirt and some seeds and to get it started. So we'll minus out the 25 and that brings me down to 119. And then, I mean, I really can't think. Like I said, I just bought a bunch of personal stuff, which is why I have Easy Pays again, because I put it on my debit card and it comes out. And then I'm going out I'm not going to put money on going out, but what I've been doing has been leaving money in miscellaneous. So I think I'll leave 20 in miscellaneous. I don't know. That brings me down to $99. I'm going to tell you right now, I want to save at least $30 to $40 for challenges, but that does give us some money to work with. Now we're going to go ahead and work into the sinking funds. I really want to start building up these again. So bills is going to get 10. That's 89. I am really good with my medicine right now because I already had medicine. I went and did my checkup a couple weeks ago, and then I got a new prescription that I had to pay for. And I have like almost a 4-month supply now, so I'm good, but I will go ahead and throw in a 10 to start building that up. Savings, I'm going to throw in a 5. So that's 74. Shopping, I'm going to throw in a 5. But yeah, I'm going to start needing new clothes soon, you guys, because I'm actually losing enough weight at this point that majority of my clothes are getting too big. So I definitely want to, I'm seeing in the next few months that I want to do like a shopping trip. So I'd like to start saving for that. I'm not done giving in so long. Let's go ahead and throw 2 into giving. Riley does have a vet appointment, but luckily she's only due for 1. She's only due for her rabies shot, so it shouldn't be that much. We'll throw in 5 towards that. That's not going to be till April though. Well, March, April. I should probably set up that appointment, I guess. So we're at 62. We're going to throw 5 into car. And I hesitated on that because I still have 57, but I'm really trying to throw money towards my mom as well. So I'm thinking I'm actually going to throw in 10 for family for my mom, which brings me down to 47. And then I'll throw that 7 into secret stash because that'll give me an even $40 for savings challenges. I do owe my money for my February exercise challenge. I mean, I didn't work out a lot in February, but I still worked out enough that I owe it. And then it'd be nice to actually throw money towards other ones. We are now down to 0 once we minus out savings challenges. Okay. I'm like, do I want to double check these numbers? Kind of. Let me double check these numbers real quick. Again, I'm actually waking up a little now, which is scaring me. I'm like, this day is going to be harsh. I'm like already dreading going to work, not because I don't love my job, but because I feel the pain of how the tiredness I'm going to feel today. Let me just go through this and then I will be right back. I am back and I'm still coming up with 294. So somehow, some way I managed to not make any mistakes with the budget. I was like joking in my head. This isn't really funny. I was like, I could do this in my sleep. Ha ha ha. But let me just go through the wallet and make sure this was good. I managed to make no mistakes. Budget is good. I'm actually feeling like, oh yeah, I forgot what it was like to get a somewhat decent paycheck. So I got my bills paid. I have $450 going to taxes. About 300 of that I'm going to throw towards 2021 taxes, and the other 150 I'm going to keep for 2022. I paid all my bills. I have a Snowball payment in here. I have money for the week, money for activity at work. I've got money in my sinking funds and money for savings challenges. Man, this feels awesome because this is the first time in months that I've been able to hit all of these goals that I like to hit with my paychecks. So I'm feeling good. Now we have to figure out the denominations really quick. This is not going to be fancy. I do need to fill this out real quick and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. So food is going to be 150. I think I'll just do 350s. 1, 2, 3. And then hobbies is 25. So I'll just do a 20 and a 5. Miscellaneous, it'll just get, wait. Yeah, I'm messing up here though. That's supposed to be for hobbies. And then miscellaneous is a 20. So 50 to 25, 20. Bills will get a 10. Medical is getting a 10. Savings is going to get a 5. Shopping a 5. Giving it to Riley gets a 5. My car gets a 5. My family gets a 10. Secret stash gets a 7. So 5, 6, 7. Savings challenges is getting 40, but just since I am doing low amounts, I think I'll do low amounts. So I'll do 10, 15, 20, 25. I guess I'll do 30, and then I'll do 10 ones. And I just realized I wrote that under the line. But this isn't like a really nice straight line. Let's add this up. When this is all said and done, my total should be $294. So here's hoping that is what I did here. So we have 3 50s, 2 20s, 4 10s, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 5s, and then 10, 12, 14 ones. So does this add up to 294? 294. Okay, I'm pretty impressed that I did not make any mistakes. That's awesome. So I do have to make my denomination sheet, and we are good to go. I think I feel a little better now, like I might actually be able to fall asleep. Could not fall back asleep because I started worrying. I just was like, what's my paycheck gonna be? What's it gonna look like? You know, all that stuff kind of goes through your head in the middle of the night. And then I was thinking like about my day ahead and how was I gonna film my video? How was I gonna get everything done? When am I gonna go to the bank and get my cash out? So this part's done now. I got everything going. I have my page for the bank. I know what I'm doing. Hopefully I can get some more sleep. Even a few more hours would be grateful for at this moment. But that is it, you guys. So we finally had a decent paycheck. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.